Cheers, you guys. It's tea time with Madison, Christine. Whoa, you guys, how are you all doing? I just want to bring some peaceful energy, some grounded realness to the plate here. I have the wind just opened the door. Isn't that cool? I have mint tea and I just put some spearmint oil in the back in the salt lamp. So we got some minty fresh energy. We can all just pause together with all the disgusting bullshit going on out there. So maybe just bring it in, right? Bring the energy in. And I just want to share what is coming in um, that has been really bringing peace to my being today. And that's the question, what if, what if you accepted, what if we accepted right where we are as a part of our evolution? What if you are exactly where you need to be in your evolution right now? So I want you to just let that sift. We live, you guys, in a world, as you know, that is pushing constantly for ways to fix ourselves, to upgrade ourselves. We look at media, we look at Hollywood, and the images flash in our faces. It's a very huge distractive energy, right? You're not pretty enough, you're not wealthy enough, you're not fit enough. I mean, there's just constant lies just flashing in all of our faces, right? And so many coaching, all these different things to make yourself better. I'm not against making ourselves better, but let's look at the approach and the energy of it, right? So what if whatever relationship you're in, whatever you're experiencing with your physical body, whatever you're experiencing with your work, your family system, what if it is all exactly the way it's supposed to be right now as a part of your evolution? This brings in, you guys, a huge energy called compassion. And it also brings in the true nature, right, of ourselves. Let's just in cells. Imagine, so let's say you have a lot of pain in an emotional connection with a friend or a relationship. What if it's so perfect that you're feeling that pain? It's not perfect to feel it, trust me, I understand that, but it's perfect because it's also teaching you, guiding you to what you want more of that you don't have. When we know what we don't have, we get a lot more clear about what we want, right? So what if that's in place so that you know what it means to appreciate something peaceful, a relationship that is emotionally sound, that is trustworthy, that is respectful of your space, of your time, of who you are. You guys, we are humans on this planet to evolve. That's part of why we're here. I think we forget that mistakes is part of it. We forget that, like if you're a painter and you're painting something, we make a mess of things before we learn how to get better. We don't yell at a baby when the baby can't walk. The baby's ready to walk when the baby walks, right? Or the baby crawls. So I think that it's so important to remember nature itself. Can you imagine like the little petal, the cute little petal on the rose? If it was like, God, if I could only be that cactus. Cactus is so badass. I just wish I could be the cactus. Or like the hawk is wishing it could be the owl. And it's like, oh man, and just like coveting the owl. And wow, I wish I could look like that owl. It's kind of hysterical when you start putting nature to it, right? Or the tree, this really cool tree is like, whoa, what would it be like to be the daisy over there? I mean, it's just being itself, right? I look at my trees out here and all the plants, and the more I connect deeply to my own nature, I literally just go, this is freaking amazing. They're all angels. They're all beings, right? They're beings, and the animals, um, and they're just like tooting their own horn, they are who they are. So what if you could accept, exactly where you are? You don't have to like it, trust me. There's so many different things. Maybe you just got out of a car accident and your body's in pain. That is all my empathy on all of it. Or like I said, I use the relationship example, or in a family system example, like a, not example, the real thing. And maybe things are chaotic, but what if that is exactly what it's supposed to be right now for the evolution of you and your family, right? That can sink really deep in. It can stop the buzz. I know that's what it does for me. It's like medicine. And you know, for me, which is why I share with you that it hits my roots so deep when I sit with that, that I can contact the places where there's self-judgment and shame that would keep me perpetuating in something I don't want. So when we get quiet enough and accept right where we are, let me say this might help. I use relationship as an example because so many humans are, there's so much going on in that world right now. And let's say you're with someone and there's just things that are driving you insane. Now, I always want to add the caveat, like if there's abuse going on, please get help and get out. Okay? This is the human nature stuff that happens when I'm talking about the triggers that are just so part of the whole journey, right? Especially in intimacy. I want to say this is something I've learned about energy. Whoever you're with, whatever, it could be friendship, love, relationship, we often think the grass is greener on the other side. Well, if I was just sober and I just was with this person, the reality is this, you guys, with energy, if it was not that person, you'd be with someone else with that energy dynamic. You're going to be working it out where your energetic patternings are. Maybe that'll relieve some of you. We just are where we are to work things out. So the more we accept where we are, here's the irony, the faster the energy moves into another space that we really want, we prefer, right? So if we accept where we are, the true nature, instead of trying to constantly, I mean, you can go to a million different couples therapy sessions, you can seminars, all of those things, which can get extremely exhausting if you're not really accepting where you are, right? It's kind of funny how as humans actually just can make this whole game so much harder. So what if where you are is exactly where you need to be for your evolution? So yeah, smoke that shit right there. Sip it in your tea or whatever it is. Let it just sift through. And you can contact any shame or judgment. Because shame and judgment, you guys, is the energy that keeps us in stuck patterns. And if you're stuck, oh my God, another opportunity just to accept you right where you are. Often when we're stuck, the most powerful medicine is just rest. Because think about it, when you try to shift something, if you try to shift it from the energy you're in, you're going to get the same result. So sitting back and accepting where we are and loving each part, you guys, like a child. If we took shame and imagine that a child, what would you do? Would you take the hand of that child or would you just be slapping it around? Hopefully the first choice. Take the hand and just say, I see you. And that's how the child will start calming down. Give it some time. And as we really find deeper love for all those feelings, this goes back to a couple of YouTubes back, the more intimate we get with our feelings, the more peace, depth, and maturity we have, the more we have to offer in relationships in this world with nature. So take your time. Love on yourself right where you are. If what you need is space right now, oh my gosh, what a beautiful gift you're giving yourself. And those that really love and respect you will give you all the time in the world, right? I know the value of space and time, and I know it can be really scary because you might feel like you're going to lose friends, but your true friends are going to be there. And we got to be our own true friend, right? I mean, serious. So what if you are exactly where you need to be for your evolution? Just want to leave it at that. especially with all the chaos, with all the pressures. So much, you guys, is going on. It is just a miracle that all of us are here right now, walking through it together. So I just send so much love and minty, refreshing, delicious spearmint, delicious energy. And if you can't stand spearmint, sorry, you can change that one up for yourself. So cheers. Thanks so much for being here with me. And I will meet you all on the flip. Thanks again.